Hello everyone and welcome back to Destiny. With Festival of the Lost officially over, many of us are starting to realize that the first annual pass DLC, Black Armory, is just around the corner. In fact, we got some slight confirmation of that in yesterday's This Week at Bungie. They talked about the end of Season 4, they didn't really mention the DLC, but it's a pretty safe bet that it will be dropping right around that exact same time. Anyways, this is a great opportunity to round up a lot of the information that we already know about it, including some very interesting leaks, and see if we can piece it together for ourselves. Let's get into it. Before we jump into it, I want to remind you that we have a giveaway going on right now on the channel. You can enter to win yourself a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 on the platform of your choice. All you have to do to enter is to subscribe to the channel and then click the link down below to confirm that, and then make sure you get the email confirmation. That's very important. But anyways, fresh off of This Week at Bungie, Season 4 will be ending November 27th. There isn't explicit confirmation, but it's pretty safe to assume that this will also kick off Season 5, and we assume this would be when Black Armory, the first DLC, is coming out, but that might necessarily be the case, and we'll touch on that in just a moment. Now, Bungie has some warnings about Season 4 ending, starting with the fact that next week's Iron Banner will be the final Iron Banner for Season 4, and more interestingly, our final chance to earn Season 4 armor, implying that this armor set will no longer be attainable after Season 4 ends. This is a bit of a departure from the ornament-based system of Year 1 that you might remember, where each new season simply brought you a new set of ornaments for the same armor set. So it's safe to assume that Season 5 will bring us an entirely new set of armor, which I'm honestly happy about, as I wasn't super in love with this season's gear. Also, if you're in the middle of any of the Crucible quests, remember that with the new season comes a reset to all of your Valor and Glory ranks, so keep that in mind for any steps that require multiple resets or reaching a certain rank within a single season. We don't know if this will be applying to Infamy with Gambit, but just in case, you can jam through those Infamy ranks starting now thanks to yet another double Infamy weekend running through Sunday. Now, the curious thing here is that there's no mention of the first annual pass DLC, which we all assumed would be coinciding with the season change, and that DLC is called Black Armory, and I'll be rounding up all the information we have on that in just a moment. But typically, around now is when we would be getting some information from Bungie about the DLC, maybe even scheduling out a reveal stream to show off what we have to look forward to. However, the DLC was not mentioned at all, leading many to believe that we may be getting the information and the reveal of this DLC in a different way than we are used to. And the real reason a lot of people think this is a bit of insight from, well, you guessed it, and on the 9, the old Reddit user that's been leaking a lot of information about Destiny 2 and Destiny 3. If you want to learn more about what he has been leaking, check out my previous 2 videos on Destiny 3 and the Fall 2019 expansion, or lack thereof. Check those videos out, links down below. Anyway, Anon the 9 responded in a comment thread by Mighty Gammon talking about when we'd see a Black Armory reveal. Anon replied, "I'm not going to tell you, but remember, this is a new format in every way possible." He's talking about the annual pass here. Keep this in mind when they start talking about the DLC, and when I say in every way possible, I mean literally even about the reveals. So who knows what this means really? My guess is that there'll be some kind of in-game reveal about the plot, maybe get introduced to the main characters or the vendors from the Black Armory at some point. Many think that the reveal will come on Tuesday with the completion of the Master Ives quest. Maybe it's the way we are rewarded the Thunderlord. Machine guns are coming back in Season 5, and getting the Thunderlord from the Black Armory vendor would be a great tie-in. Now, of course, there is the other issue of the dates themselves. We have seen a December 4th date as the release for the DLC a few times now, but this season actually looks like it's going to start on the 27th, a week before that. So what could that mean? Well, I think it's as simple as it sounds. I think Season 5 will start on the 27th, preloading Black Armory, and the actual DLC content will be switching on December 4th. Now, since we're already in rumor territory, let's catch up on some of the older rumors in reference to Black Armory. Of course, in this first DLC, we will have access to a vault of very special weapons from the Golden Age, but there is one weapon that is rumored to be making its Destiny 2 debut, and that has a lot of people, including me, very excited. and that is the return of the Last Word, the exotic fast-firing hand cannon from Destiny 1. This is definitely one of my favorite guns from D1. In fact, one of my first videos on the channel, one of the first that got really successful, was a video where I showed me getting a bunch of kills with the Last Word for the original Chaperone quest. And some of that footage is what you're watching right now. Now, the rumor, as mentioned by Anon9, is that we will be granted this weapon through the Black Armory vendor in some way. However, it isn't going to be a method that's available right at launch. So it might be something that pokes its head up a few weeks later, or maybe it's something like the Polaris Lands quest that's a little time-gated. Anything is possible. But anyways, moving on, we have some other details about Black Armory. It will feature Forsaken's first raid lair, and if our leaker Anon9 is correct, that lair will be taking place in the Last City. On top of that, he mentioned there will be 2 zones opening up in the EDZ. And of course, that's all just rumors and leaks right now, nothing yet confirmed, but it sounds pretty exciting. Now, the only other real detail we know about Black Armory is that it will be introducing a new game mode called Forge of the Chain. We don't know anything about this activity, but as I've speculated before, I'm hoping that it's some kind of endless horde mode type activity, maybe something along the lines of Archon's Forge from D1. Something that I can grind out endlessly and earn reputation or points or whatever towards the Black Armory arsenal of weapons. Anyways, let me know how you think the Black Armory reveal will be going down. Are you excited for the Thunderlord next week or the return of the Last Word in Black Armory? Let's discuss. Also, whether you're a longtime subscriber or new to the channel, you may be interested in a community post I wrote up as a little channel update. It gives a bit more insight into the reasons behind the channel change and our goals as creators. I'd love to know your thoughts on it, so check out that community post by clicking the community tab on the channel page. Sorry, it doesn't really work on mobile, you have to use a PC. If you're on mobile though, you can definitely head over to my Twitter at FutureFoe where I tweeted it out. You can read it there as well. Anyways, be sure to enter the contest to win a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2. Subscribe for tons of gaming content right here on the channel, including these Destiny updates every single Friday. Thanks for watching, happy gaming, and I will see you all next time.